Africa, 1976. A mysterious outbreak has occurred in two African towns, Sudan and Zaire, killing thousands of people. This epidemic then spread to the rest of the African country, claiming even more lives along the way. Although initially the outbreak was suspected to be caused by Marburg virus, it was later found out that it was in fact caused by Ebola virus, or EBOV for short. But what is Ebola? Ebola is a rare but severe hemorrhagic disease that has fatality rate of up to 90% caused by Ebola virus. The initial symptoms like fever, weakness, and sore throats resemble those of other common illnesses like flu and malaria. But as the disease progresses, the symptoms will then escalate to diarrhea and even vomiting. How does Ebola spread? In the majority of cases, the spread of Ebola occurs through person-to-person transmission. As the virus only exists in bodily fluids, a person can only get infected through direct contact with the infected person. The virus can enter through the eyes, nose, mouth, and even broken skin. And once it enters the body system, it will then invade the vital organs, which leads to multi-organ dysfunction and eventually death of the patient.
So, how to know if you are infected or not? You should first know the symptoms. When the symptoms are confirmed, you can ask medical professionals to perform diagnostic tests such as serological tests, antigen detection tests, and molecular tests. Basically, they take your body fluid like blood, urine, and sweat to check the presence of Ebola virus. What are the treatments available? The symptomatic and supportive therapy for this disease involve correcting electrolyte imbalance, fluid resuscitation, and secondary infection treatment. What are the measures that should be taken if there is an Ebola outbreak in Malaysia? First, we need to quarantine the Ebola patients, returning health workers, reporters, and also if the cases are too high, the community should self-isolate at home. Travel restrictions, which means no travel in or out of the country or region of the outbreaks, should be complied. Next is the contact tracing. This means that we need to contact and inform everyone that had close contact within 21 days with the Ebola patients. They should all be quarantined. This prevents further spreading of the disease. Vaccines can also be given to curb the spread. Last but definitely not least is the community awareness. The information about what the disease is and the public health measures should be informed to the community. Some of the examples of public health measures include avoid direct body contact with the infected person and their body fluids, avoiding burial or funeral practices that require body contact, and also avoid contact with animals' blood and consumption of raw meat. Anthony S. Fauci has mentioned that today we know the best way to prevent the spread of Ebola infection is through public measures. Hence, it is important for us to know and educate the community to be aware of this lethal disease which we found the similarity with the COVID-19 pandemic that we face now.